You are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say I want it that way. Go, boss!
After heartbreaking losses the previous 2 seasons in the national championship match, Dr. George Samuel's squad entered the 2010 season with one vision and one goal: the 2010 national championship. This year the Bucks drew defending 2-time champion Armstrong Atlantic in the quarterfinals. After winning 2 doubles matches, the Bucks took 3 singles matches to defeat Armstrong for the first time in 3 years. In the semifinals, Barry met Concordia and continued toward the storybook ending with a 5-0 win to advance to the finals against the Valdosta State Blazers. In the championship match, the duo of Emmanuel Freitzel and Marko Morkshitsky ran into issues with the number 19 team of Daniel Duran and Christian Hodson and lost 8-6. However, the Bucks tied things up after Sergio Velez and Andrew Sharnoff continued their perfect run through the tournament with an 8-6 win for Barry. It came down to the Bucks' top singles flight of Max Wimmer and Ales Schwiegel against the top doubles pair in the nation for Valdosta. Trailing 7-6 in the match, Schwiegel's beautifully touched lob gave Barry the 15-love advantage in the game. After a Valdosta error, Wimmer's powerful put-away took the game to 40-love in favor of Barry. And finally, it was Wimmer again with a nasty backhand to take the set and tie things up at 7-7. Valdosta again took control of the match by winning the next set to make it 8-7. But Schwiegel's rocket serve with the team's back against the wall tied the match at 8-8 and sent it to the tiebreak. The tiebreak went back and forth, but the Blazers then took the 9-8 lead into Wimmer's service. The Bucks now needed to win 4 of the 6 singles matches to win the title. The 2-1 hole the Bucks found themselves in after doubles became even deeper when Schwiegel fell to Duran in 2 sets as the first singles match to finish. However, Wimmer continued his stellar play throughout the tournament and narrowed the margin back down to 1 after his 6-4, 6-0 win. The suspense then flew to new heights after Valdosta answered right back in the very next match to finish. Freshman phenom Marko Morkshitsky fell in his first set to Philip Packbush, then worked the second set to the tiebreak. In the tiebreaker, Packabush proved too much, winning 7-3 and moving the overall score to Valdosta 4 and Barry 2. All eyes turned to Sergio Velez with the Buccaneers down to their final point. After dropping his first set 6-0, another national runner-up finish seemed evident for these Buccaneers. But there was still fight left in the Colombian, capturing the second set 6-2. Velez's determination and pure grit in the third set took him to a 5-4 advantage. With his team desperately needing a win, Velez delivered. The Valdosta margin was now trimmed to a mere 1. One of the 2 matches still in play for Barry was junior Emmanuel Freitzel. Like Velez, Freitzel lost his first set and then won his second set. The drama continued to swell as Freitzel fell behind in his third set 4-0. Also continuing to swell was the Central Florida heat. The endurance and conditioning of the Buccaneers through the heat and humidity proved to be the difference maker. As key matches continued into third sets, Blazer after Blazer fell victim to the conditions. Despite the 4-0 deficit in the third set, Freitzel continued to battle and tied the set at 4-4. Then, with his team down 4-3 in the national championship match, Freitzel won the match after taking 6 straight games in the third set and tied the overall score at Barry 4 and Valdosta 4. For the second straight year, the national championship came down to the final match for Barry. This year, the destiny of the Bucks was in the hands of senior Andrew Sharnoff. Sharnoff won the first set 6-3, then lost the second set 6-2. In the third set, Sharnoff fell behind 4-1, and for the third time in the day, the gloom of defeat started building for the Buccaneer faithful. This time, it was Sharnoff displaying Barry's unwavering resilience and rallying back to send the match to the tiebreaker. Sharnoff took control of the tiebreaker early and found himself up 4-0 in the final match of the national championship. Sharnoff continued to apply the pressure to Valdosta's number 5 player and took a commanding 5-1 lead. With the service, Sharnoff closed the gap between Barry and the 2010 national championship down to 1 point. More than 5 hours after the start of doubles play, on a hot and humid Central Florida day, Andrew Sharnoff's cross-court forehand captured the program's first national championship in 5 attempts.